they emulate from you. So if you're not of service to the people you're leading, where do you think emulation comes from? Where do you think mentorship comes from? Mentorship comes as a result of what someone can actually see and admire in you. Oh, I admire this woman. She's a successful woman. She likes to get things, she likes things to be done rightly. Because you've seen her, how effectively she's able to diligently carry out a certain responsibility within you, you feel you want to become like that woman. And because you feel you want to become like that woman, that's where your hard work are coming from. If she had not said, you wouldn't have said something to emulate. I think that's the it also calls for straightforwardness, being a mentor and not just a boss. Once a person fully understands the concept of learning by helping others, he or she begins to grow personally as a leader. You see yourself waxing stronger. You see yourself getting recommendations that are beyond you. You see yourself, people just keep calling you, oh, are you Cynthia? Someone recommended you to me. Someone gave you my number and said you're a very effective person. In fact, someone gave me your number that there is something you did sometime in 2015 and it was massive. Please, can I call you to Abuja for something like this? Because you actually said, and your service is speaking for you as a leader.
See, tell him to mute.
Like the great Gandhi once said, the best however, you make a life by what you give. It's not all about what you're getting from people or what you're able to give to people. What people can remember you for, the legacy you've been able to keep while you're struggling to be significant in society. Then my first question goes to us. You can take it as a rhetorical question, or you can choose to answer that in your heart. What kind of leader do you want to be? I need you to answer that, and you can assume it to be a rhetorical question. Being strategic requires a sense of confidence in one's decision-making process. It means being perceptive, future-oriented, open-minded, proactive, working off the first foot, and making and taking decisions based on calculated hunches. You don't just wake up and decide, oh, let us do this. Please, Chamaka, I decided that this is what the house will do. Next week is NACOS week. You didn't plan, you didn't tell anybody, and on Monday, they're telling the students, oh, come for NACOS week on Wednesday. You don't just wake up and take decisions as a leader, you end up with failing, with total failing. If this NACOS week wasn't earlier prepared or planned, it would have been successful. From Wednesday through Thursday and Friday, you would notice that you wouldn't even have crowds. Probably people that will come here are those people that practically want to, maybe a few friends or people that like you as a result of what they're getting from you. But for you to see the massive crowd that came on Wednesday and Thursday, it's not as if it's the 700 naira payment or the training. It's because there was effective leadership that has gone right in the department. I could remember when I went to see the HOD, she was like, I'm so stressed. I'm coming back from the department where I went to, carry out a kind of open invitation to students. You hardly see people do that. I can't count any HOD in this institution that will go around class by class to come announcing for their program or anything. It's rare. You don't see such things that are existing anyway. Practically, the person will sit in the office and go, oh, please, President, carry your expos and go around. But this one, you see her at the front line. She took the first step, and that is when the executives followed her. If she wasn't showing that example by serving, nobody would have been here today, and this would not have been a success. So, can we give the department of computer science and the management a very good department? Okay, being strategic also means ensuring the organization's care competence is consistently focusing on those directional choices that will best move the organization towards new future. And I know sometimes like this campus, I'm trying to make references to what we can see now. I think it's a yearly activity, right? Yeah. So if we have leaders that don't think about the future. At some point, it could go on for 1 or 2 years, and it will just die off. You heard some departments say, last week they did cooperative day. Last 2 years, they didn't do it. Next year, the next HOD will come and lose interest. The next other year, the new HOD will think, oh, some time ago they used to do something like this. Can we try it again? And you see the starting point, looking as if they never actually done it before. But when something is consistent and persistent, you will usually new development as the year goes by. So the NACOS speakers in this year will definitely become better next year if you have a good or a better HOD that has been able to fulfill purpose that what our money just did this year. So thank you very much. We love you. We love you too. So therefore, strategic leadership is a practice in which it should be executives or groups or individuals using different styles of management to develop a vision for their organization that enables it to adapt or to remain competitive in the changing economic and technological climate. What is actually fulfilled this week, believe me, from the speakers that have been coming through from Port Harcourt, from outside Nigeria, it will be going viral and some other schools would want to emulate to become better than the computer science practice of better communicating. You actually set up a standard that is worthy of emulation in society. So when things are done strategically, you notice that you set up a standard for yourself and for the future. So the main aim and objective of strategic leadership are to streamline processes, build strategic productivity, promote innovation and culture, and an environment where members can be productive, independent, and keep pushing their own ideas. And I'm happy and impressed that I can see so many good heads. Different people functioning under different departments, the ICT department, those people that the MC, the DJ, so many things are going on for the success of NACOS. And all of this is because the management of computer science is not just work on their phone. They try to utilize the human capital. They try to utilize the ideas of everybody, and that is the only way it can work. One person cannot function effectively. But when you ignore the aids of other good heads, you realize that you need to make things better and better. So functions of strategic leadership or functions of a strategic leader. The first function we have is setting direction. You should be able to know how to plan things to go well. You have to be good in decision making, which is not always about you. Before a decision is being made, try to seek inputs from every relevant body in that organization or group. Human capital management. Try to manage everybody in that particular group. Try to call them together, try to ask questions, try to bring things that can make you all brainstorm and bring out good and effective ideas that will work for you, organization. Then translating strategy into action. Oh, we want to do NACOS Week 2021. Every day you're saying this is the years of executive. NACOS Week 2021, NACOS Week 2021. But you've not actually given yourself a time frame that this NACOS Week will come up in April. Or how should the NACOS Week go about? Or how many days should we carry out the NACOS Week? But every day you keep saying the NACOS Week 2021. If the whole ideas you have in your head is not being put into action, the whole ideas you actually generated are all in vain. So it is not always centered on planning, but trying to put them into work, trying to put them into practical, trying to put them into action. So planning goes with action. Planning without action is nothing. It's empty. So when you plan, not just plan, try to put them into action. Then we have change management. And I remember I was in yesterday when we came at some point, we had a kind of issue with our electricity. In times like this, there should be ways for making to improvise. If the lights are hot, you won't say students should go home. Like I didn't say from the beginning. But so many things came to play, and even while there was no fan, while there was no light, I think the the microphone was working and people were actually participating. The MC tried to crack some jokes, tried to carry people along, tried to make people feel comfortable and not bored. Events like this is very important. So let's now quickly talk about the qualities of a strategic leader. One is open-mindedness. You don't keep things to yourself when you're trying to carry out or fulfill purpose. You try to share your ideas with your group because what makes your idea is for the benefit of the group. So when you keep your ideas away from the group, it will make sense. So try to always communicate to your group about a set idea. Secondly is foresighted. Foresighted by knowing that something we are going to do next will be greater than what we're actually doing now. Then accountable. Accountability is key in every organization. And I believe we have good directors of finance. We have good teams that are going to be accountable for everything that has actually happened. And as we are leaders in our various places, you can go to your village and your fire head or anything. Try to be an accountable leader. For when you're accountable, people can easily trust you. People can easily like you. And people can easily give you future or greater responsibilities. Risk-taking ability, which has to do with the entrepreneurial ability here, you should take risks. Sometimes it may not be easy. I remember when we had the ladies, they told us, it's school, I should be ready to go. Now this hall, you have to pay for the hall. We said, pay for the hall. We are students, so we didn't just quit. We kept pushing because we know that when you push, something greater will come out of the push. So influential, every leader should be influential. You should have the ability to influence others through the things you do or decisions you take. Then another important thing is discipline and self-control. You should be a disciplined person to be strategic. Because when you're disciplined, it enables you to do the right thing at the right time. Self-control and self-awareness is also important. So, the roles played by strategic leaders include navigator. A strategic leader identifies the major issues and its causes, so that he or she always looks for a better opportunity to affect action. Entrepreneur, and a strategic leader has the risk-taking ability. You take risks after completely analyzing it for the purpose of your organizations, and you choose and exploit them at the right time. A strategic leader is a change agent. A strategic leader is a motivator and a cultivator. So, apart from these roles, a strategic leader is also a visionary. A strategic leader is a policy maker and also a crisis manager. So, ask yourself today, are you a strategic leader? In your department, among your cycle of friends, are you a strategic leader? In your home, are you strategic in carrying out your home functions? That question goes to each and every one of us. Are you a strategic leader? Finally, be selfless in the way you lead. Being selfish and having personal or hidden agenda is not leadership. There is nothing wrong with having your own ideas, but never get to the point where you're not open-minded and refuse to listen to others, or refuse to listen to others' ideas. When the going gets tough, remember your purpose and keep pushing. You will be criticized, yes. So many times we leaders receive criticism. I know someone told me some time ago, Bibi, when you don't get from you, says, permit me to use this language. I kept staring at the person. When you don't get from you, you don't go give bumble, you don't go give money, you don't go arrange women, and all of those things. And you notice that such a person will not hate you because you've not actually given them money, you've not actually given them bumble, or you've not actually arranged girls for their personal happiness or something. So you see that person that is actually angry or mad at you for not flirting with him or her is taking you as a matter to be discussed that you're not a good person. So such are the criticisms leaders face. There are more and many more that are even tough. But as a leader, you don't let such criticisms undermine you. You don't let that pull you down. For every criticism is for you to become better. So you'll be criticized. Understand that why you're being criticized, understand it and move on, because criticism helps you to grow as a leader. Embrace it. If you love the process of hard work more than the reward, you will accomplish more in your role as a leader. So thank you very much. And I pray that God will help us to be strategic in carrying out our roles and responsibilities in our different areas, different endeavors, and different fields in life. So thank you very much. I'm grateful to the people of Computer Science Department for the opportunity to be here today. I'm glad to be around.
Baby, thank you very much. I would have said I love you, but if I say it, people will suspect me. DJ, wait. Okay. Vicky, I would have said I love you, but people will suspect me. Thank you. Your colleagues, they love you, but me, I say, may God bless you, man. Thank you, Your Excellency.
I have prayed.
No man would like to love or marry a woman that did not go to school. So if you are here, let it be a challenge to you, lady. Do more than the VP. If she can be the vice president SUG in this school, I think most of us will be the wife of governor's president in future. If you are here and you know yourself that God will help you to be more than the people who have been announcing here, put your hands together for yourself. And ladies and gentlemen, I would like to be the president of this country. Yeah, now all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be having quiz just to, like he said, there were a lot of prizes we are going to give out. We are ready, very soon, those who need chance will again, please, let me inform you that you need to register yourself online. Very, very important. Register yourself online. And for you to do that, we'll have a site which will help you to do that. And ladies and gentlemen, that site remains
If you register before, once register again, please.
Okay, before that, DJ, thank you. I want to recognize in our midst here, ladies and gentlemen, we have Honorable Justice Emilio Prince James, the George School of Engineer, the LPBC Chairman, Student Judiciary Council. Please come to the item. Put your hands together.
Put your hands together for this wonderful.
My Lord, come to the item.
Wow.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable Justice. Right about now, ladies and gentlemen, we would love to go to the next item. Like we said, we are already prepared. Gradually, we are coming to the end. But before then, ladies and gentlemen, let us invite the sixth speaker. The sixth speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, Mercy Mona, let's invite Mercy Mona, the sixth speaker. Put your hands together for Mercy Mona.
Put your hands together for this.
She will be teaching us breaking into product design.
Wow.
Mercy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Please, as we are putting my hand, the technicals, the students, played to us that we should make sure they have the copies of this presentation, especially the soft copies. Thank you.
Good day, everybody. I want to appreciate everybody that is here. If you're a lady and you're here, you're very, very wonderful. You're awesome. Today, I'll be talking about breaking into product design. And you cannot talk about breaking into product design without knowing what product design is. You know, like yesterday, the person that spoke about animation said something. He said there are other tech career paths that you can actually venture into without having any knowledge of coding. And product design is one of them. We have various design industries in tech. Product design has to do with your digital products. When you talk about digital products, you're talking about your Facebook, you're talking about other applications that you use. Those are people product design. They have, like Zuckerberg is the owner of Facebook. That is product, it is digital product. The way we have people that sell in the market, those ones, they are not digital products, they are actually products. So that way we have digital products. Breaking into product design, first off, you have to know what product design is. Product design is the process of creating a digital product, as the definition implies, creating. So that means there is a process to all these things, and there are components to creating a digital product. And it's split into three. We have the UI UX, which actually learns about the first day, and then we have the product design itself. The product design talks about the business aspect of the product. Every design has one functionality: to meet users' goal and to make money for the owner of the product. So if you are designing just to meet a user's goal and you're not making money for the owner of the product, that means your product is not a good product. The designer should be held responsible. The designer is supposed to think about the business aspect of the product and also the user's aspect of the product. And in product design, we have the business goal. As a product designer, you're meant to sit with stakeholders in their meeting. You listen to them, you listen to that business goal that they brought to you, that problem they want to solve. After listening to that business goal, you define the problem. Most of the time, people come with you with problem like, I want people to be flying in the air. You get it? As a product designer, you look at the possibility of people flying. You don't just take people's ideas like that. You get to redefine that problem in your own definition. Check out the possibility of that thing being done. After that, you venture into discovery. You discover the different angles and the different people you'll be working with. Because as a product designer, you don't get to work alone. You work with the engineers, you work with developers, work with marketers, because your main aim is to push the product out there that will sell and also fulfill users' goals. So after that, we get into ideations. Ideation is gathering different ideas from this team of people that you actually discuss this problem with. You gather the ideas and you guys get to pick the best out of this idea. After that, you talk about the information architecture of that product, because you cannot come to, cannot visit a website. A website is also a digital product. You cannot visit a website or you cannot log into an application. The pictures are saying something different. The write-ups are saying something different. That is totally wrong. That is a bad product. So as a product designer, you need to cover up the information architecture of that product. You get to know the right catchy words to use. And after your information architecture, you have your interaction design. You get to use an app. You know, when you click on the notification button, it pops out all the notification you need. When you go to your profile page, you get to see your page and get to your details. All those things are interaction design. And as a product designer, you have to cover that aspect of the product. And then the visualization of the product. As a product designer, you mustn't be the visual designer of that product. If you're not the one handling the visualization of that product, you outsource it. You have to speak with the visual designer. You tell the visual designer your aim for that particular product. You get to tell the visual designer, I want this animation to move this way. So that when you get to this part, users can actually do something like this or do something like that. So as a product designer, you work with different people. And you don't really need any programming knowledge to venture into product design, and that's the fun part. Our ladies here, we have people that are selling hairs, we have the ones that are doing fashion design, we have other people that have other crafts. You can actually venture into product design or start up a career in product design. Like for the ones that sells hair, you know, when you buy a hair, you know how to do your analysis so that you can make extra money for yourself. The main goal of selling that hair is to make extra profit. That's the same thing for digital products. The main aim is to make profit for the owner of the product and also make users money. So I'm going to be showing you guys a flow chart. This is a user flow for a product. As a product designer, when they bring a product to you, first thing you ask is, who are our targeted users? Who are the people we are looking out for? Because if you want to build a product for a fintech app, your product is a fintech app, basically you need people that deals with transaction, people that deals with money. You need market women, you need students, you need people from various career paths. So you need to identify who your users are. After that, you get to conduct a personal interview with them. If you cannot conduct a one-on-one interview with them, maybe you can put out form out there, survey form, that people get to answer questions and tell you what their ideas about this particular product you want to build is. And after that, after gathering all this data will be taken back to the stakeholder and other management team. You discuss this data that you've collected from them, and then you sift them because it's not all the data that you collect that you're going to use. Some person's response might be the same. You might have similar response. So those similar response you have, you gather them together because they actually use as the pain problem. So you exploit on that part, you get to find out more on that one because that is supposed to be a major feature of your digital product. After getting that, you have to get a low fidelity prototype of that your program. You need to get a low fidelity of that your program. Getting the low fidelity of that program, of that digital product, helps the visual designer to know what they are designing for. And in order to break through into product design, one, if you don't have money, there are free resources out there you can search for. You can go to udacity.com, they have a free product designing course. Google also have a free product designing course. But if you have money, I think it's advisable to register for a product design bootcamp. And in that product design bootcamp, the advantage of it is that they give you a real life project to work on. You know, the problems with persons are people that learn on their own. They cannot relate all the things they've learned to real life projects because they've been working on their own, they've been working on imaginary products, they're not working on real life products. So going to a bootcamp helps you work on real life products. So if you've gotten the resources you need for product design, the next thing you need to do is identify with a community. It is very, very important. Being in a community of people that does the same thing like you, it helps. Having someone that you can relate with in case you encounter any issue or in case you have any problem, it's very important. That's why you need to identify with the community. And then number three, you need to find a mentor. It's always very easy when you ask somebody a question and the person answers you directly. Searching for it yourself. Sometimes it might take you 3 days, sometimes it might take you more than 3 days. But if you have somebody that you can ask a particular question, it's going to be a lot more easier for you. So if you have interest in venturing into product design, what you need to do is to search for resources. One, if you can have money and you can afford bootcamp, it's advisable to register for one. After that, you join a design community. If you join the design community, you see that in that community you have other people that are far ahead of you.
Hello. I don't know if I'm audible or if I'm talking to myself, but please, if you can hear me, you can just let me know so that I have a feeling that I'm talking to someone and I'm not just talking alone. All right.
Yes, we can hear you. Thank you.
All right. And you can see me too. Okay, so I'd like to share my screen while I introduce myself. And I'd like to thank everyone for the organizers for inviting me. I consider it an honor. Thank you so much. So, my name is Princess Oviawe, and I am currently a student at the University of Benin. I'm in my finals, I'm studying computer science. And I'm also, I'm a Gold Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador here in Nigeria, and I work as a product designer at Africa Hacks. So I will just be giving some quick tips on how to level up in tech. And I listened to the previous talk on product design, and it was amazing. It was mind-blowing. So I'm just going to add very, very little to that, and I'm just going to point out some facts that I feel everyone should do to level up, even as a woman in tech. So this is me. Like I said, I'm Princess Oviawe. I'm originally from Edo State. So if you're not used to this name here, and I'm also a mixed reality enthusiast. So we have a community where I run alongside other Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors on mixed reality too, and mixed reality design. So on to the topic of today, leveling up in tech. So one thing I always tell myself is you have to take every day as a day to become better. Just as a side note, I want to just know if what I'm sharing is being visible. All right. So you have to take every day as a day to become better. There is this quote that always flies around on Twitter. Today is a new day to become world class. So learning every day and All right. Thank you. So you have to make yourself, give yourself that boost that every day you have to become world class, because first of all, it starts with you. There is nobody that will come and push you and tell you this is what you want to do. Yeah, there are people like that. But first of all, in tech, it starts with you. First of all, you knowing what you want to do, you knowing, oh, this is my interest, that I want to become a cybersecurity expert, or I want to be a product designer, or I want to be a web developer, I want to be a DevOps engineer. It starts with you. It starts with your decision first. So when you make that decision, oh, this is what I want to do, then you start taking actionable steps to achieving that goal. So first of all, you have to cross the barrier of believing in yourself, then seeking out to find resources. So I'm just going to mention a few actionable steps that you can take, and steps that I myself have also taken to become where I am today. So first of all, you have to speak out. You have to share your concerns. You have to let people know this is what you're about. This is what you want to do. And if your struggle is getting resources or getting people of like minds, you will only find those people if you speak out. If you say, oh, this is what I'm about, this is what I want to do. That is when you say, oh, then you see other people. This is also what I want to do. I will tell a story. One of the first times that I got to get around people who wanted to be in tech was when I attended a hackathon. So it was Fish Hackathon in 2015 or so. So I didn't even know what they were about. I just knew that a lot of tech people were coming, and I just boarded the bus and I went straight. It was very, very far from my school. So I took a bus and I went there. And that experience opened doors to a lot of opportunities to a lot of persons, which I know personally today. So when I went there, I saw, oh, this is what a hackathon really is. Okay. A lot of people were in clusters learning together. And me, I didn't really know much. So I joined a group, but I just told them, I'm here, I just want to learn. I came to see what a hackathon is for and all that. So first of all, you speak out, you share your concerns, and another thing is you don't have to make it be about yourself. Yeah, you don't have to let your ego ride you. You should be open to learn. Also, you have to take courses. Okay, now you have made that choice. I want to become a cybersecurity expert. I want to do ethical hacking. I want to be a product designer. I want to be a DevOps engineer. There are a lot of places where you can take courses and you can learn. There is udacity.com, there is Pluralsight, there is the Microsoft Learn TV, there is a learn.microsoft.com, there's Udemy. There are so many places that you can take courses online and you can also learn. And I don't know about other places, but I know that in the state where I'm in, there are some tech houses that you can go if you require physical education. So it requires you looking around your environment and know, is there any place around me that I can go and learn this thing physically? Because learning online too also has its own, that is self-learning. It also has its own perks because you set the time, you set the place, you set everything, you set your mindset as well. So you also have to be disciplined to know, okay, this is when I want to learn, or this is when I want to learn today. And you have to discipline yourself so that you don't do any other thing apart from learning. So take courses and don't stop learning, even when it seems hard or when you run into bugs, which you debug, or when you run, if you are taking product design, when you run into a creative block. If creative block is real, when you are like stuck, you feel like you don't know what to do, then you rest, then you come back, do something else. But the aim is to not stop learning. Also, joining communities of interest. There are a lot of tech communities now. If you are on Twitter, there are a lot of tech communities on Twitter. Then meetup.com. On meetup.com, you can see different tech events where they are holding, and you know, okay, if I want to attend or not. So you can sign up on Meetup and find other communities close to you. So the other communities, I think from the top of my head, I can mention the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador because I'm currently there. There is the GDG, Google Developers Group. There is DSC, Developer Student Clubs, also by Google. There are a lot. There is the Ingressive. There are so many tech communities which I encourage you as a learner, as a beginner, even as a master in tech. There is the Power Platform platform. If you are into Microsoft Power Platform, there is the Power Platform community. There are so many communities that you have to learn. And one good thing about joining communities is that there is this peer mentorship about it. So in case you don't have a personal mentor, someone who is guiding you step by step, joining a community is a way for you to get mentors of the same peers as you. So when you join a community, several people, when everybody talk, you interact, you go for meetups, there, you learn from each other. You also you get to a place where even though you do not have a mentor, but just learning from people around you has placed you in such a high place, and you learn more from other people too. So joining a community and also having a mentor too is also not bad. If you have a mentor who will also give you direction or guidance on how to go about each step, is also very, very important. And also record your successes, as little as they may be, you record it. So what I do, I have a Notion board. So in a Notion board, I write down all the things that I've achieved, all the things that I wish to achieve, and all the things that I'm currently working on now. So I record them. So even when you are feeling, I've not achieved so much and all that, you go back, look at that Notion board, and I say, I've actually achieved something. So record your successes. Yeah, they are important. And also let people know this is what I do. It's good to put your work out there. So if you're a product designer, you should have a Behance page. Put out your work on Behance. Put out your work on Dribble. Yes, let people see this is what you do, and people can also reach out to you. And also, professional networks like LinkedIn is also very, very important. So you put that all these little things you do add up to you leveling up in tech. Before you know, you become a figure and people look up to you and all that. So think I will just try to round up. I think there's a chat here. All right. And also say yes to opportunities. One thing that is also very crucial is by the time you start doing so much and somebody gives you an opportunity, there is this thing among developers, I think it's everywhere, called imposter syndrome. So which is when you feel like you are a phony or you don't really know what you know, like you're a fraud. So another way to kill that is saying yes. Just try. Start trying to do the things that you cannot do. Even if you failed, you know why you failed. And you know where to fail and know where to pick up. And also let go of your inner perfectionist. The things are bound to mistake, and there are different ways to kill a rat. There are different ways to do things. And if you want something to just go like this code has to run like this, it might not work at the end of the day. So you have to let go of anything that you know that will hold you from bringing out your best work. So I think we are done here. So I'm challenging everybody today to choose to challenge your fears and the little voices that tell you, I can't do it. You have to go out and dare. Go out and try the things that you have not done. Take that course. Join that community. Reach out to that mentor that you so want to reach out to. Join social networks, professional social networks. And I think that way you are on your way to leveling up. Thank you very much. And thank you for inviting me. This is an honor. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, Princess, for that awesome session.
Let's go on entertainment a little bit.
All right, thank you.
An artist in the building.
Thank you.
I'm called. This guy is good. All the way from City Wall. Chitaika. Chitaika, you are ready. Are ready now? All right, I want to recognize and acknowledge the presence of one of our guest speakers and also a lecturer in our midst. You are welcome, Mr. Destiny. You are welcome, sir. You are welcome, sir. All right, Tiger, are you ready? After the Tiger, we are moving down to games before the next speaker. Thank you. Good chance. Salute back. Go. Good guess. Run, choose. Good right. Good guess. Good press. Good guess. Good guess. Give me that one now. Give me that one now. We want, we got, Okay, DJ. I even forget myself. I was supposed to DJ Ola DJ Ola. I was supposed to bring the affairs, not the song. The song just to give me inspiration. Okay, now give me wait, I give you the one. 70. 1, 2, go, sing. Thank you very much.
But I was spraying money, don't say I go buy that yesterday. I go buy that. So
Wrong English, you carry on wine. One thing I want, and then answer wrong English, carry on. My sister, Amarakoto, without your time, I'm now the first person to ever. After like 30 minutes, we go to Niagara from 2 years after that. Immediately, I stop my Jorobi Junction 1. They may head up and after that, boss one of them under. He said, excuse me, my sister, is this boss not yours? I said, no, maybe it's my sister's yours. Get one, the driver was actually at the back there.
Ladies and gentlemen, when my mom was singing, the former chairman, the former NACOS Electoral Commissioner, just chairman, just stepped in, Mr. Gospel. You're very welcome, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, electoral chairman, Gospel.
My chairman,
please, I think.
Mr. Chairman, sir, you're very welcome. Chairman, for my chairman. Yes. And what is your problem? Behave yourself now. Stop telling people that you are poor. I tell you, this one is for you, my chairman in the building.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want to invite the next speaker. This is 1:35 exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. I think from what I have, I think this is the last speaker that we can move over to entertainment in fullness. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, as I call Kolawole Precious for 20 minutes. She'll be speaking to us on achieving a better science career. Put your hands together for Kolawole Precious. Over to you, man.
Hello everyone, can you all hear me? Hello, hi everyone, am I audible enough? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you, we can hear you.
All right, that's good. Okay, hi everybody, welcome to NACOS Subnet. I'm very, very happy to be here. It's a very big opportunity actually. Thank you, Dota, for inviting me, and thank you to NACOS for having me here. All right, so I won't waste too much time introducing myself. I won't waste too much time on that. Actually, as I've been introduced earlier, I'm Precious Kolawole. I'm presently a machine learning engineering intern at Let's Square, a financial company. Technical articles, so I call myself a technical writer, and I write codes in the day. So that brought about this phrase, dermatologist at night, developer in the day. I hope you all get the gist. Okay, so here is the title of my session, Achieving a Data Science Career as a Female. All right, achieving a data science career as a female. And I know we all must be very, very enthusiastic and eager to know what's going to come out of this young lady, young girl right here, but just wait for it. All right. So having been given this title, I had to think about it. I had to ruminate on it over and over again. Then I got to realize that this is a very big opportunity for me to tell the world the things I've been wanting to say for a very, very long time now. All right, at this moment, I don't want to bore us with many technical stuffs, maybe data science concepts, technical concepts. Oh no, we don't really need that, because I believe half of people we have here, we almost be computer science students, except me. But that's a story for another time. All right, so let's just focus on what we are here for right now. Okay, let's get started. As we all know, that data science is the new blue. Data science is the new oil of the 21st century. And then it is said that many men out there, they are trying their best to make impact. They are trying their best to make career changes, to switch jobs in order to be a part of this game changer happening across every sector, happening across every industry. But now I wonder why half of the world population will be missing out in a field with amazing opportunities where you can build and design technologies that will save lives and even save future of people. All right, so I'm very sorry. This session is going to be more of me giving us inspiration and ginger for us to achieve that career growth, and for us to just achieve that career we've always desire. It's going to be like me giving us inspiration. So just bear with me. However, I'm not here to talk about the challenges women in tech are facing, because I just call it the order of the day, what people talk about these days. challenges of women in tech. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm not here to talk about the problems women in tech have faced in the past. Maybe the fact that there are lack of opportunities for female in tech, or maybe there is gender inequalities. Women are not equally recognized in the society. Oh no, let's cut the crap. I'm not ready for all those things. I'm not ready to talk about them. But I'm here to talk to us as a person. I am here to talk to us as an individual, because I believe before we can tackle the problem the whole world is facing at large, before we can tackle the problem the whole institution is facing at large, then we should never ignore the problem spreading from us. We should never ignore the problem coming right from us. All right. So having spoken about this is going to lead me to my next talk, the next point. I'm very sorry I put it this way, but that's just the fact actually. I had to start saying women are way too lazy, are way too relaxed. All right. Okay, to brush up this point, this is where I will talk about females in tech. Actually, it's not like we females, it's not like we don't like going into computer science as a course, because even on this call now, a lot of us here are computer science students, and then we are females, which are females actually. It's not like we don't like going into computer. It's not like we don't like tech, or it's not like we don't know maths or we don't like maths, and it's not even because we don't like taking up space. But this is just that it's just what the society has imposed on us. This is what the society generally has imposed on us. And meanwhile, talking about Nigerian women, our mentality wraps around the fact that, hey, I want to enjoy life. I want to enjoy everything life encompasses. I'm going to enjoy every part of life. I know that's our goals and ambitions, most females. But sister, mothers, let me just tell us this. Life is not a bed of roses. Life is not a bed of roses, actually. All right, looking for my observation, life is not a bed of roses. And, so sorry. Oh, so sorry about that, my network. All right, so the thing there is, our flesh, our body doesn't like being stressed. That's just a fact. Ready to embrace. Our body doesn't like being stressed. We don't like being forced. We don't like all of that. But before you can get to the summit, before you can achieve these data science goals, before you can achieve all these dreams you've always desired, then you have to leave your comfort zone. You have to leave that point you are at the moment in order to push forward and get those things done. All right. You can never be a data scientist while being on your bed. You can never become a data scientist while relaxing, being comfortable and all of that. But you just have to get up and take up the space. You just have to get up and start taking those courses. You just have to get up and start running after those things. Start building projects that's going to change life, that's going to change the world at large. All right, so this is going to lead me to my next slide. Yeah, right now, actually, this talk is just about me sharing my career growth. This is me sharing how I've been able to develop myself up to this point, what I've been able to do, what I did just to be here. All right, so let's get started. Okay, let's put it this way. I happen to come from a very humble family where everybody adjusted to the independent mentality and not the entitlement part, where we have to strive at awful conditions and build resilience to adapt to the changing technology, to adapt to the changing situations happening in the world, happening to ladies, especially in Nigeria. And then to tell you the truth, I most times want to be given birth to as a male, simply because I don't want to be kept in the private realm where life has placed many women at the moment. All right, so here is the journey. In January 2020, that was when I got to know about tech. I was introduced to artificial intelligence by a brother of mine. And then I loved it. I was was very, very intrigued. I loved the concept and all of that. I loved everything about AI. And then I had goals. I planned towards it. I had goals that these are the things I'm going to bring out of this thing. And February came, February 2020. That was when I gained admission into the university to study medical rehabilitation. And then my mentality now wraps around bridging the gap. My aspiration wraps around bridging the gap between artificial intelligence and healthcare, like combining both in order to build innovations that is going to help people in the healthcare sector. All right, so then we have March. March came, March 2020 came, and this is the biggest part of it, the biggest hit of it. I wasn't having anything to code with. I wasn't having anything to start with. As at that moment, no laptop, no gadget. I was just having my cell phone. All right, so I started coding on my phone. I started with Python specifically. So I was coding right there on my phone, and April came. I had my brother. Yes, it was there for me throughout those days, and I can really, his help is very, very commendable at the moment. So in April, I was already done with Python. I was learning data analysis. Okay, I hope we are following. I started data analysis in April. Then March came. This is where I'll be talking about opportunities. Around March, I got to hear about She Code Africa mentorship program. This is a mentor-mentee program in Africa where females get paired with a mentor, and then they get to build their career goals. They get to work towards achieving their career goals. And then I got into this program after a very, very rigorous selection process. I got this and I was assigned a mentor. I was given a mentor of my own. Then the learning continues. June, July, I was into data analysis and visualization. And July, I was doing Power BI. We almost be conversant with Power BI. I learned Power BI for visualization and Tableau. I learned SQL. And during those days, I was able to query data from databases. I was even proud to call myself a data analyst. As at July, I was proud to call myself a data analyst. And then August just came. I delved into machine learning. And I was even proud of myself because I could build and train machine learning models. I could build machine learning models that would forecast and make predictions, models that will be able to tell you this is what is going to happen in 2 years' time. This is what is going to happen if you don't eat your food. Sorry about that. Okay, so I was able to build machine learning models as at August. And then, sadly, She Code Africa mentorship program, it ended simply because the program was meant to span for 3 months. So the program ended around August. And here comes September. Yes, big blow, big hit. Data Science Nigeria Bootcamp, it started in September, around September. And then that was when it got dawned on me that I've actually been doing a lot of stuff right there on my phone. I learned Python, I learned data analysis, I learned data visualization, building machine learning models right there on my cell phone, my Android phone. Yeah, and during these days, I told you I came from a very humble family. So I was doing different menial jobs. Like I go out 8 o'clock in the morning, come back 9 p.m. at night, just to get I had the mindset of getting a laptop of my own from my own hard-earned money. So I was working, and then I come back at night after work and spend the whole night burning light candles, pouring over coats just to finish my task and projects during those times. All right, so, and then after like 6 months of working, I was able to like come up with 60,000 naira. I was able to come up with a sum of 60,000 naira just to get a laptop. All right, so I went to a local engineer in my area, and then I got this laptop. Oh no, the laptop was just like a vegetable. It wasn't functioning, and then I paid 60K, and even my phone was better off. But still, I managed to like do the Data Science 2020 hackathon with the laptop I got, and the biggest hit out of it. After the hackathon, I came up the 33rd best data scientist out of 750 data scientists that participated in Nigeria. I was able to come up with 33rd position. And wow, I was the best female on the board. It was very, very intriguing. Like, I was so surprised myself. Having learned data science in 6 months. Please note that it's 6 months. All right. So October came. That was when, after the boot camp, after the hackathon, we had to do a boot camp, like an event. Well, we had to like move with like-minded people, collaborate, and get to do a lot of things through the hackathon. All right. So during this event, I got an award. I was given an award as Mrs. Algorithm. That was the best day of my life, sincerely speaking, because I wasn't expecting it. I got an award, and then this is a recognition of the best female data scientist in Nigeria, who has not only strived to be the best, but has contributed towards the development of others in the community. Yes, I got this award, and I was just very, very happy. I was very, very happy after this. And then the learning continues. And around November, another opportunity came. That was when I was able to, I built a model for a deep learning model for doctors in Tanzania. Because there is this issue they were having then. They said there is low ratio of doctors to patients in Tanzania. So I had to build a machine learning model that could tackle this problem faced by doctors in Nigeria. And wow, it was a very big ease. I did it, and then the learning continues again. And after this, December 2020. Okay, so during my course of being in Shikoda Africa, I own a blog, a Medium blog, where I always used to document my progress and growth. All right. So the last project I did for Shikoda Africa was on loan default model. Build a model which is going to predict if somebody is going to pay back a loan or not. I'm very sorry for those who are not data scientists here. I know some are in the other aspect of tech, like web development. Just pardon your girl, all right? So I happened to build a model, a model to predict loans, And then a director of a company here in Nigeria, he reached out to me. He went to my blog, he visited my blog, he read one of my articles, and then he got interested. He came to me, he messaged me actually, and then he was like, "Hey, Precious, have you built a real life project on this thing before?" And I was like, "Hey, boss man, I don't know, I've never built anything on this thing." And then that was when he gave me their company's data. I built a model for them, I deployed, and they are presently using the product at the moment. All right, so after this, that was what got me my job as a machine learning engineering intern after a year of learning data science. I learned data science from January to December, and then I was able to get a job. I moved from being an enthusiast to an intern. All right. This next slide is where, well, when I got the job, I was very, very happy. So I had to like go on social media. I was expressing my thoughts. I was very, very happy. Then I dropped this post on Twitter. This is just me expressing myself about how happy I was after getting the internship. All right. So I know my time is already running out. This is a summary of everything I just want us to grab from this talk. All right. And then the first thing is you have to challenge yourself. Okay, talking about challenging yourself, I know to grow in your career, it's not something that's easy. It's not something so easy to achieve because you have to like take up some spaces. You have to like leave your comfort zone. You have to go out and achieve it and pursue it, not even without even mattering about the kind of problems you're facing. So you have to challenge yourself first. Get up and start doing something. All right. And then the second point is be hungry for greatness. That's just the best way I can call it. Be hungry for greatness. You have to be hungry to achieve things you've always desired. Because to achieve a data science career is not something that can happen in a day. It's not something you can just wake up in a day and then, hey, oh, I'm a data scientist. It's not possible. That's not how it's been done. So you have to be hungry for greatness. You have to let your passion for greatness to push you to attain that height. All right. And the third thing is you have to ask for help. For you to be a data scientist, you have to ask for help from people. I know while training models, while learning those stuff, taking courses and all of that, there are going to be bugs. So you have to like ask for help. This is what I'll be referring to my mentors, my brother and Kolawole Stephen and Israel Haminu. These two people, they've been my backbone. Anytime I have bugs, now, anytime you have bugs, you have to brought it down to them and all of that. So anytime you have problems, you have bugs in this data science journey, I would always encourage you to ask for help from people that knows more than you, people who have done a lot of things you've not done before. All right. And then the fourth one, you have to embrace opportunities. And should I tell you, if you are just relaxed and comfortable on your own little corner, even when opportunities are flying around you, you will not be able to recognize one as even opportunity, simply because you are not working toward that thing. All right. So you have to embrace opportunities. The 4 opportunities I know I've been able to embrace during my 1 year of learning data science and machine learning is the first part of joining She Code Africa. And I didn't join She Code Africa, then it wouldn't have been what it is right now. The second one is Data Science Nigeria, the hackathon I took up. And then the third one, the deep learning models I built for the Tanzania doctors. All right. These are opportunities. So it's just like you combining opportunities and your activeness, building projects, all right? And then the last one is me embracing this job as a machine learning engineering intern. Because when I was first approached by this man, I was very, very afraid, to be candid. I was very, very afraid, like, how do I do this thing? Heal me. I've not done something like this before, but I just had to embrace it. I had to like walk towards it, and then I was able. So finally, you have to join a community. You have to, can we still hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, that's fine. So the 5th one is you have to join a community. I know, because we have many data in Nigeria, but for you to grow, you have to relate with like-minded people. You have to relate with people that are having the same goals like you. So when you get to relate with them, you get to know a lot. This is where I'll be giving shout out to She Code Africa and Data Science Nigeria. And then the last part is publicize yourself. Publicity really goes a long way in this data science space. You really need to publicize yourself. And then the fact is, we have this data science space is competitive simply because we have many enthusiasts trying to reach the height. We have many enthusiasts competing just to reach the height. So if you don't publicize yourself, if people don't know what you do, if people don't know you for what you do, then you just be among those set of people striving to get to that position. You just be among those people, and then you will be able to like push your career forward. All right, so having spoken about this, this is the last part of my talk. I know I've really wasted last encouragement, because I know we may feel weak emotionally. It's probably because we are beset by too many hurdles, slides, asked to jump, or you don't even know how to get started in this tech ecosystem. I just want you to like keep on climbing. You have to keep on working towards achieving your goals. So after climbing and climbing and climbing, I'm very sure one day you will surely reach the summit. One day you will be able to beat your chest and tell the world, I'm a female data scientist, I'm a female machine learning engineer. All right, and particularly me, myself, I know I'm not there yet. But I know with my dreams burning in me like fire, did I tell you, I can be very stubborn when it comes to career growth. I can be very, very stubborn even to myself. All right, so with my dream burning in me like fire, supporting my goal-getting spirit, the consistency, the stubborn nature, and the perseverance spirit, I just believe that one day, you will surely get there. One day, after climbing and climbing, then you will have your name known worldwide. You have your name known, especially in this tech world. All right, and you will be able to make a dent in the universe. okay, you'll be able to make a dent in the universe while being a lady. So right now, tell every lady, I want every lady on this call, I want every lady on this call out there to know that there is a word of tech for them to conquer. I want you to know that there is a word of tech calling towards you, beckoning towards you to conquer. And this is what I always tell myself. For me, I will never leave this world without leaving my footprint on the sand of time. So how about you, sister? Are you ready to take up the challenge? All right. Thank you very much for having me on this call. Thank you very much. It's a very big opportunity. Thank you, NACOS. Thank you, Doka. All right, this is going to be the end of my talk. Thank you very much. It's a very big opportunity.
Okay, thank you very much for that conversation.
All right, thank you very much. Put your hands together for her. Thank you. Amen. All right. Thank you. That is lady for you, ladies. Grandmother. So, I know what I shall go well. Still on ladies, this wrong English. One day I went to bank to withdraw on the crew. Mamma, one. Before I can come back to line, look at one lady. He comes there, my position. I asked him, a young lady, I'm here before you. Can you sleep? He said, no, I cannot go back than this. This is the backest I can buy. Ladies. All right, over to you, ICT. One NACOS. Things of the department. Prices to and gatherings yesterday. All the works that every one of them, all the softwares, all the gatherings, they were excellent, and we encourage you to continue. Don't stop at that level. Aspire to what? Get higher. And it's also an encouragement to everybody sitting here. It should be a push that some of your mates are bold enough to submit the works they have done in their houses for people to see. Look something, because sometimes this year we are going to a big and better event. So go home and start preparing now. It's not when it's about a week or a month to the event. You start developing applications. No. The people that have presented their works yesterday, we gave a criteria for assessment. So the assessment is not only on how wonderful or how beautiful your software or your graphics were, but your ability to justify or to convince the panel of judges that what you actually developed met the criteria of your objectives. Are we getting that information?